What's up? So, I received a question, asked me about SAMRO registration and whether I feel like it's important. So, I'm going to break that down a little bit. Look, there's a lot of angles you can take with this sort of reasoning, but my main angle is what's going to give you the biggest bang for your buck, right? So, this person wanted to know whether or not they could just get a distribution platform. They could just hop onto, say, a DistroKid or a TuneCore and call it a day. And my question was, what's your actual end goal? And they said they want to make some money. So I said, okay, cool. If you want to make money through streaming, sure, you can take your stuff, you can upload it to wherever you want to. Different streaming platforms, different DSPs like TuneCore, CD Baby, DistroKid, whatever it might be, they have their own set of parameters, right? They'll say you'll get this amount, you'll get all your profit or whatever it is, right? That's not really important. My question or my point of importance is how much are you earning per stream? And on average, we're looking at anywhere between 0.00034 cents American cents, which is nothing. It's a fraction of a cent, right? Even if you're looking at it in rands. So if you're doing that and that is your primary source of income, you might want to just take a second look at that, because you're going to need tens of thousands of constant streams, which isn't something that people are getting easily, right? So if you're looking to make this a long-term thing where you're making money over a long period of time, you'd obviously want something that's going to pay you better per stream or per play. So as I mentioned, you've got streams and you're getting paid fractions of a cent per stream. But if we look at something like radio play, if we look at something like TV play, if we look at your performances, which you can also register through companies, through performance rights organizations like SAMRO, you're going to be earning per second. It's no longer per stream. You're now earning per second. And that rate is a lot higher. In some cases, it's a rand something per second. So you just take that, you multiply it out for 3 minutes, which is 180 seconds, and you already see how much you could be earning per play of your track if it plays on radio, as opposed to if it's just being streamed. Also, the other thing, like I mentioned, you're going to need tens of thousands of streams constantly. And you know how things go with commercial tracks. They're hot for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then from there, your streams start to taper. So if you don't come out the gates getting 100, 200,000 streams, you're not going to be earning that much off of a track that you've already spent a lot of money trying to build and promote. So your next question might then be, it's difficult to get onto TV, or it's difficult to get my music onto radio, as opposed to just popping it onto DistroKid. Sure, it is a little bit more difficult, but again, your return on investment is going to be a lot higher. So your process of getting it onto, say, Spotify, getting your music onto Spotify is not tough. You go sign up, you do your quick little sign up, you maybe sign up to DistroKid, wherever it is, you pay your money, you couple of weeks and your music is up and online. Cool. If we're looking at trying to get it onto radio, you need to get playlisted in some shape or form. That does take a little bit of admin. It does take a bit of effort, but like all good things are going to take effort. If you want this to become a long-term source of income for you, you are going to need to sit down and figure out where your music is going to play best. And once you figure out those radio stations, you put together a decent proposal and you can get in. You don't have to pay payola. Payola is a thing. I'm not saying it's not a thing, but you don't have to pay it. If you understand what it is that you're doing, if you sit down and have consultations with people who have been in the industry and are willing to give that information out, then you can get your music played. Getting your music onto TV is also into a music program. I have so many videos where I cover how to find a music publisher, how to find a TV show, where do you submit your music to, how do you submit your music to a TV publisher, what splits should you be getting, right? All that information is freely available. I wish it's information I had available to me. If you follow that advice, sure, you're not going to be earning hundreds and, tens of hundreds of thousands of rands right off the bat, but you can build it up to that point. You can get to a point where you're earning a sustainable income for the long term. And all that now means is that once you've done it once, you can just repeat the process. If you have 10, 15, 30, 50, 80 songs that are running across multiple TV stations, multiple radio stations on a daily basis, when your royalty checks start coming in, it's not just going to be a couple 10 rand 100 Rand, 1,000 Rand. We're now talking tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even millions. These are real numbers that are being spoken about. And sure, you don't have to be registered with SAMRO. You don't have to be registered with Capasso. You don't have to go with SAMPRA, but you do need to go with the equivalents that are going to get you those royalties. So if you're not going to be going with SAMRO, find another performance rights organization. Go to BMI if you don't like South Africa and everything's corrupt here. Go to BMI. Go to ASCAP. If you don't want to go to the States because you believe things are corrupt, they go to the UK. Go to PRS. Go to GEMA. Go to Germany. Get stuff done elsewhere. If you're looking for a place that, if you don't want to deal with Capasso because Capasso's never paid you, there are alternatives in other countries that will be able to get you those same royalties and get them paid to you. Same with Needle Time. It's a newer royalty, but you can get paid that. If you don't believe SAMRA is going to get you the money that you need, then there are alternatives for you. What I'm saying is, don't skip out that entire revenue stream just because you've heard that a few people haven't earned it. There are people earning it. I'm earning it. My colleagues are earning it. Don't look at it and turn your nose up at it and say, well, I'm getting money from DistroKid, therefore I don't need SAMRO. It's different royalties, completely different. I'll get into that in another video. But understand that there is money there for you to get, and it's important that you take the time to register. And if you're not going to register and you don't feel like registering is the process for you, at least understand and learn. Peace.